Hello everyone, this is Legislative Larry 3 with Passionate Patti, Pulsating Pectorals, in search of pulsating, something like that. It's a very long title. My name is Poofy and we are back in the casino. We need to wait around for a bit. So what am I supposed to do? Just stand here while you do something else? Alright, I'll just hold my breath until you return. That's the pause. Okay. Look around. The outer lobby of the casino showroom is basically empty, except for a man standing behind his podium. Yeah, but we're looking for... you would, but it's locked. We're looking for Sherry. Because Sherry should be around here. Oh, look, there she is. Okay, look at a woman. Okay. Hello, beautiful. I loved your dancing, you say to the gorgeous woman in the dressing gown. My name is Larry Laffer. Hello yourself, Larry, replies the bathrobe beauty, turning to face you. I'm Cherry Tart. You look a little bit ill. Talk to Sherry. So, Cherry, tell me what you want to do with your life. I'd love to quit show business, get a little farm someplace far out in the country, where I could be alone, and raise organically grown vegetables, fruits, and herbs. Talk to woman again. Well, Sherry, I'm just the opposite. I have hundreds of acres of land coming into my possession soon, but I'd love to be in show business. That is true. We're going to smile again. Oh, Larry, you're so lucky. How I wish I had some land. Well, you know what? We're going to see... we're going to keep talking to her. We already had that. Okay, offer some land. You know, I think I have some land coming to me from a recent legal development. I really have no use for it. Would you like a few acres? Do I? Why, Larry, I'd do anything for a little piece of land. But I must run. I still must get ready for the next show. Cool. Smooth talking, Larry. I've certainly enjoyed our little chat together, Larry, and I'll look forward to hearing from you again soon. Now, if you'll pardon me, I must head backstage. Our stage manager has such a short fuse for a guy with such a sour disposition. Sure. When you get the deed to the land, just knock softly on that door over there. I'll be waiting near the door. Till then. Alright, Sherry. Oh, Larry, Sherry cries, I can just picture my little country place now. You keep on picturing that then, miss. For us, it is time to leave the casino. That's a wall, Larry. But hey, you do you, my man. Leaving the casino is... I mean, oh... You can cheat from up here, can't you? Not sure. With the mirrors? On a tilted roof? You can look right up. Does it make sense? Okay, so we are now finally going towards that lawyer business, which we kept on walking in the previous episode. So we have to go here, to the west, then up north, righto over there-o. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Here we are. DHC. So we have already looked around here. Wait, can I? No. Never mind, Larry. Okay, we're in. Look around. You are in the offices of the distinguished island legal firm of Dewey, Cheatham and Howe. There's a male receptionist seated at the table. Okay. Can we talk to man? The receptionist seems to be busy right now. Ask for land deed. Excuse me, you say, interrupting the man working at the counter. My name is Larry Laffer. I'd like to talk to one of your attorneys about a real estate ownership transfer. Is there anyone available to help me? Good day, Mr. Laffer. Certainly Dewey, Cheatham and Howe is the right place for all your legal needs. At this time, Mr. Howe is taking depositions at the court hut. Mr. Dewey is tied up in court. However, Miss Cheatham is readily available. Just walk through the door immediately behind me. I'll tell her you're here. Okay, we're gonna see the lady. Alright, look around. Miss Cheatham has a nice office with a large picture window, much nicer than that cheap cubicle Chairman Kenneth gave you at Natives Inc. Good day, Mr. Laffer, says the attorney from a desk with a smile. I'm Susie Cheatham. How may I help you? Please make yourself at home. Have a seat on my couch. Alright. Sit on couch. I was about to say, how do you write couch again? Look at a woman. Oh, hey, you look a little bit stern. Now you can see why Susie Cheatham is known as the Queen of Torts. Okie dokie. Talk to woman. Hello, Miss Cheatham. You tell the lawyer. My name is Larry Laffer. Good day, Mr. Laffer. How may I help you? Oh, by the way, Mr. Laffer, did my secretary explain to you my policy concerning new clients? This first consultation is always free, but then you'll owe me for any work I'll do. I'm sure you understand. Okay. You're still talking? No. Ask for land deeds. Miss Cheatham, allow me to come right to the point. My wife, Lowe, was a wonderful woman and brought to our marriage a considerable dowry consisting of a few no-load mutual funds and some extensive real estate holdings. I was wondering if there was any easy way for me to get my hands on that land. I've heard of some ancient island tradition concerning man and real property. Say no more, Mr. Laffer. I know exactly what you mean. According to ancient island custom, any land owned by either or both spouses upon dissolution of the marriage becomes the exclusive property of the male member of the household. Congratulations, Mr. Laffer. You are now the owner of a considerable chunk of Nunsenite real estate. I'll make the necessary arrangement and have Roger, my secretary, boilerplate the papers for you. Why are you yawning, Larry? Okay. Ask about divorce decree. How exactly do I go about getting a divorce, Miss Cheatham? It's simple, Mr. Laffer, as long as you don't expect to take your case through with the local court system, which is owned lock, stock and barrel by Lowe's father. You can just let me take care of everything. My standard divorce runs $500, and of course, I expect to be paid in cash. So we need to collect some money to get divorced. That makes sense. Talk to a woman. Can we do another thing? Nice day, isn't it, Miss Cheatham? You ask. What? You want me to make small talk at $500 an hour? No. We're going to stand up, and we're going to say bye-bye, and then we're leaving. Screw it. Fuck's sake. Alrighto. So we're heading towards another location right now. First of all, we need to go to Chippendale Chip and Dale's. Not to be confused by the cartoon made by that big cartoon studio with the mouse. And we're going to the east here. We haven't been here. Look around. You are outside the world-famous Comedy Hut, the fast food of comedy clubs. They appear to be open. Right, let's go inside then. Nice saloon. Oh, look around. Kind of reminds me of LSL1. The world-famous Comedy Hut is filled with people having a mildly uproarious time. Cool, there's something happening. Watch. No, sit down because there is an empty chair. Move in front of the chair that's at the center table. Yeah. Didn't I? Sit down. Oh. Wow. That was the thing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the world-famous comedy club is proud to present a legend in his own mind, Paul. Good evening, ladies and gems, says Paul, always the snappy starter. Okay, folks, we're gonna try something different tonight. Tell me the name of your 3 favorite ethnic groups. It doesn't matter to me which you choose, I've got enough jokes to insult anyone. Ethnic group 1. Burritos. Ethnic group number 2. Marshmallows. Ethnic group number 3. Corn. Thank you. A young lumberjack had a terrible accident with his chainsaw and went to the doctor's office to stitches. As the doctor began to apply an anesthetic, the lumberjack just laughed. "Doc, I won't be needing any painkiller for a little wound like this." And the doctor replied, "Son, this is going to hurt a lot, are you sure?" "Of course I'm sure," said the lumberjack. "Why, in my entire life, I've only felt pain twice. Once when I squatted down to relieve myself in the woods and got my testicles caught in a bear trap." And the doctor cried, "My God, that's terrible. When was the second time?" "And I reached the end of the chain." I don't get it. Why did the chicken cross the basketball court? He heard the referee was blowing fouls. Did you hear about the corn guy who won a gold medal in the last Olympics? He had it bronzed. These 3 guys were stranded together on a desert island. The marshmallow guy finds Aladdin's lamp buried in the sand. He says, "I wish I were home," and poof, he vanished into midair. Well, the corn man grabs the lamp and says, "I wish I were home too." Poof, he too vanishes, leaving the burritos man holding the lamp. The burritos guy said, "Gee, now it's lonely here. I wish they hadn't left me." So they reappeared again. That's an old joke. Once when I was a teenager, I stopped at the drugstore to purchase some of those necessary supplies. I told the pharmacist, "Better give me a dozen. I got a hot date tonight with a school tramp." When I got to her house, her mother insisted I join them for dinner. I offered to say grace, and I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. When I finished, my date leaned over to me and said, "Why, Paul? I had no idea you were so religious." I replied, "And I had no idea your father was a pharmacist." Nice. Do you know the worst thing about being an atheist? You have no one to talk to when you're having an orgasm. Once I had a great thing going with this Eskimo girl. Unfortunately, she broke it off. Have you tried that new Jewish-Japanese restaurant yet? It's called Sasumi. So, sue me, Funny. How do you sink a burrito's battleship? Put it in water. An elderly couple were just finishing their annual physical exam, and the doctor proclaimed them in perfect health. The wife said, "But doctor, what can we do? I'm afraid we're going to catch this AIDS virus." The doctor responded, "Don't worry, there's no way you could be in a high-risk group." "But doctor," she replied, "remember, we do have annual sex." Do you know how to break a burritos man's finger? Punch him in the nose. I don't get it. A burritos woman on her way home from market was carrying a duck when a drunk staggered up to her and said, "Hey, where'd you get the pig?" And the burritos woman replied, "You drunken fool, that's no pig, it's a duck." And the drunk said, "Quiet, burritos, I was talking to the duck." Okie dokie. Once the corn football team played the marshmallows football team, at the end of 3 quarters the score was tied, 0-0. Just then a train went by. The corn team heard the whistle, thought the game was over and went home. 6 plays later, the marshmallows team scored. Oh my god. What is 2 hours of bagging? Marshmallows foreplay. Do you know where a marshmallows family hides his money? Under the soap. That's awful. Do you know the most dangerous job in a burritos neighborhood? Running shotgun on the garbage truck. My god. This was a different time, wasn't it? Do you know how to recognize the bride at a marshmallow's wedding? She's the one with the braided armpit hair. My wife bought us a new waterbed. I call it the Dead Sea. How do you tell the difference between a dead dog and a dead marshmallows lying in the middle of the highway? There's skid marks in front of the dog. That's also a pretty old one. A marshmallow man walked into a bar with a pig under his arm, and the bartender said, "Did you win him in a raffle?" And the pig replied, "Yep." Do you know who won the Marshmallows beauty pageant? No one. Do you know why the corn guys have been stealing all those police cars lately? They saw the 911 and thought they were Porsches. A man complained to his doctor, "Doc, my wife has lost her interest in sex." The doctor replied, "Say no more, old friend. I've got just what you need. Just slip her one of these little pills and stand back." That night, as the man dropped a couple of pills into his wife's glass of wine, he thought, if these pills are so great, maybe I should take a couple myself. Nothing happened. The evening passed uneventfully, and they both went off to bed. Then about 1 o'clock, his wife suddenly sat up in bed and announced, "I want a man." And the man woke up and said, "Me too." Yesterday I went to the meat department in that new cannibal supermarket down in that beautiful downtown Nonsonite Mall. They were running a special on human brains. Burritos brains were $4.99 per pound, marshmallow brains were $6.99 per pound, and corn brains were $39 per pound. I asked the butcher if burritos brains are $4.99 a pound, and marshmallow brains are $6.99 per pound. How could corn brains be $39? He replied, "Do you know how many corn guys you've got to go through to get a pound of brains?" Smart. 6 months ago, my wife had her credit card stolen. Tonight, I learned this burritos guy took it. But I'm not going to turn him in. He spends a lot less per month than she did. How can you tell the corn pirate? He wears an eye patch on both eyes. My wife is so ugly. Peeping Tom threw up on her window ledge. Did you hear about a burritos man who was so lazy he married a pregnant woman? Wow. Also, how long is this gonna be? Do you know how to get 25 burrito guys in a phone booth? Throw in $1. Do Do you know how to recognize a corn virgin? She's the one that can run faster than her brothers. That's a bad one. The corn man was so stupid, he studied all weekend for his urine test. Why did the burritos pervert cross the road? Because he was stuck to the back of the chicken. Okay. A marshmallows man was talking with a corn man. I'm so unlucky. The corn man asks, really? Why do you say that? Why, just last night that beautiful hunchback girl stood me up. After I bought her flowers, dug the hole and everything. Huh? Did you hear about the unlucky marshmallows guy? He filed for divorce because he lived in a 2-story house. One story was I'm not in the mood and the other one was I've got a headache. The cornman called his wife and said, honey, I'm at the doctor's office. He just finished my exam and says I've only got 12 hours to live. His wife replies, oh sweetheart, that's terrible news. What will we do? The cornman said, I thought tonight we should have one great last fling. Fancy dinner, a show, dancing, everything. Then we'll check into a hotel and make love all night. And the wife replied, easy for you to say, you don't have to get up in the morning. Oof. A 17-year-old man was in his doctor's office, sobbing uncontrollably. Doc, you've got to help me. I just recently married a 21-year-old, gorgeous girl, built like a brick shipyard, and all she wants to do all day long is have sex with me. The doctor replies, some problem, so why do you need my help? I can't remember where I live. I think this is going to be the last joke for now. We're going to continue next time. I don't know how long the comedy hut the act will stay around, but yeah, I mean, this is going on for ages, so we will continue it in the next episode.